All right, a veteran comedian and actress is hitting the Guild Theater stage tomorrow night with her hilarious one-woman show.
Yes, and she is a pioneer in the entertainment world. You know her face, you know her name. She co-stars in 3 hit series, including Night Court, 911, and the Upshaws. She is Marsha Warfield.
The great Marsha Warfield. Yeah,
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Okay, first of all, very excited that you're coming to Sacramento. Have you been
I am too.
to Sacramento before?
It's been years since I've been to Sacramento,
Okay.
so I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed and what the city looks like now.
Okay.
Okay.
May I suggest when you come, because you're going to be at the Guild, right
Right.
around the bend, maybe have lunch or dinner at Fixin's in Oak Park.
Oh yes, there's a Fixin' in LA. I've been there many times. I love it.
Oh,
I can't.
fantastic.
That's part of what made me want to do the whole trip.
Okay, so I want to get to the one-woman show in a second, but I just have to tell you, I loved the original Night Court
Yeah,
series
yeah.
as a kid. The new one is great too, but your character in particular made my mom laugh out loud so many times. You did such a great job, and I'm curious what it was like getting back into the character of Roz when the reboot happened.
Well, it's, the wonderful thing about it is they managed to capture not just the essence of the show, but even the production. It's a love fest, and they made it very easy for me. I enjoy every minute of being on the set with that crew as much as I did however many years ago. We don't even want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we won't talk about that. It was some time, but it's fine.
It'll date all of us. So we want to ask you about this one-woman show because clearly you're very busy. You've got all these other sitcoms that you're doing. But then to put together a one-woman show, I don't know if people understand how much work that is. When did you start working on it?
Well, I've been working on it. I took a lot of time off. I was off for most of 20 years and dealing with family and,
Yeah.
like we do. And then I started doing stand-up again about 8 years ago. And the germ of the idea of telling my story on stage instead of in an autobiography in a book was appealing to me. So I called the show The Book of Marsha, and I try to tell my autobiography in a humorous and hopefully emotionally fulfilling way.
So, you mentioned you do stand-up. We know you're hilarious, but when I hear the phrase "one-woman show," that leads me to believe there's dramatic parts as well. Is that the case?
Yes, there is. Usually, and when it's the whole show and it's just me, there's video and music, and it moves along and tells the whole story. Tomorrow night there'll be Tristan Johnson and Shanice and Drew
nice.
Burks. They'll also be on the show. So it'll be the essence of the Book of Marsha, but there's still more to present.
Oh, this is good
I
stuff.
always say that like a one-person show is like a chocolate chip cookie. It's the pinch of salt that makes the sugar so good in the show.
It is Marsha Warfield at the Guild Theater. It's tomorrow night. Tickets are still available, so you can hop online and grab those. You can also follow her on social media. Always a fun follow. Miss Marsha, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, she is great.